Hello and welcome. My name is Robin and you're watching Robin Reads, where I read a lot of different books that you probably have never heard of. So today is my March TBR game and I'm super excited about it. And yeah, let's talk first about how February went. So yeah, February was a little bit more of a difficult month because I actually DNF'd a lot of books and yeah, also couldn't read some of the books. But yeah, the 9 books that I had on my priority list because they were on this TBR game. The first one was Pride and Prejudice. I DNF'd that one, unfortunately. And I had noughts and crosses on there, but I got this one from the library. And officially this one is 450 pages or something. Well, this is like a reader's edition. So yeah, I can't do anything with that. And yeah, other one that I DNF was Low Expectations. I really didn't like that one, and June. But I did finish the other books, and also will finish once and start some still, because I have some days left in February. But yeah, let's get into the TBR game. So this was what we got last time. So first what I'm going to do, I'm going to change out all of these gold because I have a lot of them and I really need some wood for a little road. So I'm just gonna get a little wood for that. And yeah, let's get started. So roll the dice. Number 1. Hey, a gold. So that is a pink or purple book. So yeah, for this one I did a pink book, pink purplish, it's a little bit of both. And that is Beetle Queen by M.G. Leonard. This is the second book in the Battle of the Beatles series. And yeah, basically this one is about this boy called something, I still can't remember his name. But yeah, basically his father disappears and he needs to find his father. And he has help from his friends and also this little beetle guy that sits on his shoulder. And yeah, I'm just gonna read the second book in that series and I'm super excited for that. Then I have Good Year, which means that I can choose a book for myself. Then I could choose a book, so I just picked one that is was on my list of options, and that is War Cross by Marie Lu. I actually was going to buddy read this with someone, but that couldn't happen because yeah, her library doesn't cooperate, sort of. And yeah, so therefore I'm just gonna read this on my own. And yeah, I'm reading this one because yeah, for a challenge that I'm doing. But also I'm just super excited about this. So this is about this virtual reality game called Warcross. And our main character is like this hacker that, I think she does championships and hacking and stuff like that. So yeah, super excited about this one. And the first pile is the library. And let me see what the library is. So the library is choose a book from my library TBR jar. So that one is going in my kingdom. For the official rules I can't do this, but you know, I need to place them somewhere. So yeah, that's that. So then I needed to pick a book from my TBR jar, so inserting clip here. So this is my library TBR jar, so I'm now going to pick a book from my little TBR Jar. Let's see this one. Can I do this with one hand? Yes. Yes. Okay. It's a book from Nicholas Sparks. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure if I can get this one, so I will look that up first and then come back to you. Take 2 of doing my library TBR jar. This one. Red at the Bone by Jacqueline Woodson. So this one is not at my local library, and as you know I can't get books from other libraries, so take 3. Sorry if you can hear some noise. The People in Trees by Hanya Yanagihara. Again, not at my local library, so another one. This is going to be the last one, otherwise I'm going to do something else for this. On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. So this one they actually have as an ebook from my library, so I'm just gonna read this one. As you can see, I picked Nicholas Sparks, and the book I'm going to read by him I think was called At First Sight, if I remember correctly. And I don't really know what this one is about, but that one was basically the only one available from my library, so therefore I'm going to read it. And yeah, Nicholas Sparks is just a romance author, yeah, and I really like his work, so therefore I put him in my jar. Damn. Next roll. Number 6. Stone. That's a red or brown book. So the next one, I picked a red book for this one, and that is The Power by Naomi Alderman. And as you can see from the cover, it isn't super red, but the Dutch one actually is, so therefore I picked it. And I'm reading this with the Late Night Book Club, which is a book club hosted by some booktubers, Alias and Joel from Fictional Fates and Noelle. So yeah, I really like them, and therefore I want to participate in this book club. So therefore I picked this book. And I think The Power is about like when, if I can remember correctly, I think when women have like more power over men, something like that. Basically now men have power, more power over women, and then it's the other way around, something like that. Sounds very interesting, and I'm glad that I'm going to read it for the book club. The Little Mill, which is trading, which is choose a book from someone else's TBR. I got this one every month. So the book that I chose for this one is The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo. Because we are going to read that with a book club that I'm in, basically a buddy read, so therefore it's on different people, their TBR. And The Poet X is basically, if I can remember correctly, is about this young adult who, yeah, basically it's finding her way, and this one is written in verse. So I'm excited to read it. And yeah, the 6th dice, so that's the 6th stack over here, which is the smithy, which I'm just gonna put on top of this. Slippery cards. And the smithy is, let me see, yeah, read a book that can build up your diversity list, sort of. Yeah, this one was a bit difficult, but basically choose a diverse book. Next up, I need to read a diverse book, and that one I'm going to read for that is Brown Girl Dreaming by Jacqueline Woodson. This is the book club pick for the currently reading book club hosted by Mrs. Dunn Reads. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of book clubs, but I really like that. So yeah, this book I'm totally not sure what it's about. I'm just gonna pick it up because she picked it, and yeah, it sounds good. So yeah, we shall see. Then the last roll of the dice, number 4. Wool, so that is a white book. So then I really was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna read some books from my series TBR because yeah, I really want to do that. And the book that really stood out to me from that was The Raven King by Maggie Stiefwater. It is the 4th book in the Raven cycle, and this one I really need to read because the 3rd book I read in like maybe even September or something, so I really just need to finish the series, so therefore I picked it for my TBR. The Raven cycle is about this girl called Blue, and yeah, she lives with this psychic family, and she meets a group of boys which she befriends, and one of these boys is very yeah, fixated on this how do you call it, yeah, like myth from this king. And yeah, that story weaves into all of the books. And yeah, I'm going to read the final book, and super excited to read it, and we shall see how it ends. Then the night, which is tournament, which is choose supply or choose a prompt. And yeah, that one I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm gonna choose a prompt for that, and I think I'm gonna do let me see. So I've decided to choose the prompt for a night, one of the nights, and that is a book I've already started because I really want to continue with my challenge video of tackling my pile of shame. So that's what I'm going to do. So the book that I've already started is this one, Mud, Sweat and Tears by Bear Grylls. This one I started for my non-fiction November vlog. And yeah, I'm really not far into it, like 35 pages. But yeah, I was really liking this when I read it, so really want to finish it. So this one will be one of my Tackling My Pile of Shame challenge videos. And this one is basically just Bear Grylls talking about his life. So yeah, it's very good, and I hope I like the rest of it. And then the 4th stack of cards, which is this one, which is the, how do you call this in English? Man. Basically somewhere where monks live, basically. Let me see what that one is. Read a historical fiction book. That one is also going in my kingdom. So then the Monastery, I think it's called, and I need to read an historical fiction, and I picked this one, The Shadow of My Love, something like that. This one I picked because it's actually on my own TBR, as you can see, and I really need to read my own books, so therefore I picked this one. But this one is about a woman, and yeah, she has a very quiet existence, but after 14 years that her husband has been away, her first husband, he comes back to the village, and our main character, Mian or something, yeah, is basically like, yeah, what I'm going to do, because my husband had some very traumatic war experiences, but yeah, I already have a new husband and a son with him, so yeah, she doesn't really know what to do. Yeah, super excited about this one, sounds very cute, and it's a chunker, but I'm going to read it, so yeah. And then let's look at my supplies, because I see I can buy a little road, which, as you can see, is 2 stone and 1 wood. So let's put it over here and pay. So 1 wood and 2 stone. And now I have bought my little road. And when I buy a little road, I need to do a body read this month. So that's exciting. I have some plans, so that's cool. So yeah, that's what the little road will get me. And yeah, let's see how it goes next time. And then, because I built a little road, I needed to also do a body read, and that one is going to be, which one is it? We say 22/11/1963, but I think the American people say 11/22/1963. So yeah, by Stephen King, that one I'm going to read. This is a body read with my Dutch book club, basically. I yeah, pitched that it might be fun to read some books from a couple of authors, and this one was one of the authors that we picked. And yeah, this one is going to be the first book that we're going to read. And this book is basically about the assassination of JFK, but like an alternate history. So yeah, super excited about it. I don't really know what to think, but we shall see. So then I also have some other books that I actually want to read. Yeah, surprise, surprise. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to participate in the backlist readathon, which I'm super excited about because yeah, it just sounds a lot of fun. And actually, a lot of books that I will already want to read fit these challenges. So we have 6 prompts, and I will just go over them quickly. First one is published before 2017, and I'm going to read The Power by Naomi Alderman for that. That one was published in 2016. Next one, read a middle grade. I'm going to read A Brown Girl Dreaming. Then read your favorite genre. I'm going to read the 3rd book in the Nevermore series, which is Hollow Pox. It's by Jessica Townsend. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this series, and we're going to body read the last book with a group that I'm in, so super excited about that. Then from an own voices author, again, Brown Girl Dreaming. Then a recommendation from a book influencer. I'm going to do Nevermore book 3 for that because, yeah, Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin really liked the whole series, so therefore I think it's a good one. And then the last one is Book of the Month backlist, but I don't really read Book of the Month books, and I didn't really want to do the bonus one, so I'm not going to do that one. Then on to the other books that I'm going to read. So first I have 2 body reads that I'm going to do with my Dutch book club. It's a lot of body reads, I know. But the first one is Ruby Red, I think. It's by Kirsten Geer. I'm not sure if I think it's translated into English. And we're going to buddy read this whole series with each other. I don't really know what it's about, but it sounded interesting when someone pitched it. The other book that we're going to read is a book by Jill Mansell. I only know the Dutch title, so we'll just insert a picture here as always. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed Jill Mansell's books when I was younger. And yeah, I'm just gonna try another book by her. Then other books that I want to read are the library books. First I got War Cross, of course. And then the other one that I'm going to read is The Plea by Steve Kavanaugh. This is the second book in the Eddie Flynn series. And this one, yeah, it has been on my TBR for weeks, months basically, so I'm just gonna read it now. It's going on my TBR. Then the other book that I'm going to read for my series TBR is going to be The Rule of Thoughts by James Dashner. This is the second book in the Mortality Doctrine series. I hope I pronounced that right. But yeah, I'm reading the first book at the moment and really enjoying it. So I want to continue with the series as quickly as possible. Then the last thing that I'm going to mention is a challenge video that I'm going to do, which includes 3 books. I already mentioned it a little bit in my bookshelf reorganization. I hope you could guess what the challenge is going to be, but I'm going to read 3 books by Jodi Picoult. So basically what the challenge is going to be is I read The Storyteller by Jodi Picoult last year and loved that book. I gave it like 4.5 stars, I think. So I was like, you know, I have 3 of her books and they've been sitting on my shelf. So why not just read them, because I really want to know if Jodi Picoult is maybe going to be one of my favorite authors, because I really loved that first book. So the books that I'm going to read is Lone Wolf. This one is about this man called Luke, and he, yeah, I think he's like, how do you call it? God. He's in a coma, that's what and yeah, his family needs to decide what to do with him basically, because he's been in a coma for a very long time. Then 90 Minutes, I think this one is about, let me see, yeah, a school shooting. So this one is going to be difficult, but yeah, I think a good topic to read about and to learn about. And then the last one is My Sister's Keeper. This one is about, yeah, these 2 girls, and one of the girls is, I think, a little bit sickly. Yeah, she has leukemia and her older sister needs to take care of her. So yeah, I'm just gonna read all of these 3 books and see if I like Jodi Picoult. And maybe she's going to be one of my favorite authors. But yeah, those are the books that I'm going to read. It might change a little bit because, yeah, I'm doing a lot of buddy reads these days, because I'm just loving that. But yeah, let me know down below what you are going to read in the month of March. Are you going to read any of these books? Maybe you want to buddy read as well. But yeah, I really hope you like this video. So please give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe. And I will see you later.